Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Law Mario on your TL, and I'm going to tell you now. This is the 2023 NBA Epitome Game Series, where I pick out one game from each team from the last regular season. I am putting the spotlight on the biggest weakness of the 14 teams that missed the playoffs, and the biggest strength of the 16 playoff teams from the regular season. This installment features the Boston Celtics. After losing in the 2022 NBA Finals, the Celtics thought they had their long-term head coach in Ime Udoka, but the Celtics suspended Udoka right before training camp, putting assistant Joe Mazzulla in charge of the team. Mazzulla did about as well as could be expected, leading Boston to their best regular season record in 14 years and coaching an all-star game that featured All-NBA selections Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Needless to say, Mazzulla has the job going forward, while Udoka was let go permanently. The epitome game for the Celtics came at home in late November against the Hornets. For Boston, they were at a rest disadvantage on the second night of a back-to-back, while the Hornets had 2 days off. Both teams were relatively short-handed, with Brown and Al Horford out for Boston, but the Celtics offense was very much in midseason form already. One way to avoid the trap game, put a game away early, and one way to put a game away early is to hit 10 first quarter threes. Jason Tatum gets a nice screen from Luke Cornett right as Marcus Smart is hitting him as a trailer. That was one of 3 first quarter threes for Tatum. Marcus Smart going to come and set this ball screen for Jason Tatum, but Kelly Oubre strips Tatum. Ball's recovered in the backcourt. By the time Tatum gets it back into the front court, it's a late clock situation. Marcus Smart's still going to sort of set this screen. He's going to flare out. Taylor Maladon tries to show and recover, but it's a long closeout. He doesn't get there. Smart 3 from Tatum. Jason Tatum gets it over to Marcus Smart, and once again, Luke Cornett sees a relaxing defender, screens him for Jason Tatum to get the ball back from Smart and line up a 3. Tatum had 35 points through 3 quarters. Smart had 15 assists through 3 quarters. Neither one of those guys played in the fourth quarter, and the Celtics had made 67.6% from the field by the end of 3 quarters as well. And then finally, there's a lot going on here. It's still garbage time, but with some primary principles. So Sam Hauser's going to come and set this screen for Derek White, and the Hornets wind up switching it. On the strong side, you have Grant Williams hiding behind a Blake Griffin screen, ready for a catch and shoot 3 in the corner from Derek White. The Celtics scored 140 points on 0 days rest, with season highs of 40 assists and 59.1% shooting from the field, including 24 threes. Only the Kings had a better offense last season, and only the Warriors made more threes than Boston. The Celtics beat the Hawks in 6 games and the 76ers in 7 games to reach their 5th Eastern Conference Finals in 7 years. But the 8-seed Miami Heat took a 3-0 series lead and won Game 7 in Boston in a rematch from the previous year's Eastern Conference Finals. Now, longtime point guard Marcus Smart is gone along with backup power forward Grant Williams. Replacing them in the starting lineup and at the position is 7'3" power forward Kristaps Porzingis, giving the Celtics another powerful offensive weapon, but depleting their defensive versatility outside the paint in the process. Stay tuned for the next installment of the 2023 NBA Epitome Game Series, featuring the Miami Heat.